Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video brought to you by SeniorCatWellness.com. Well, as you can see from the title, this is the Senior Cat Wellness Dirty Jobs Edition. And unlike most every other video, yeah, we're not going to explore a topic overview. If you are a regular viewer, you know all about the topic overview. As for today's material, I mean, what's the point of a topic overview, right? We're talking about weird and disgusting behaviors. The less I mention each one, the better, right? However, there is one thing that will never change, and that is our thank you. The viewers of Senior Cat Wellness, we can't thank you enough for making our video content what it is today. As we often say, it would be a very lonely place without an audience, and we know that we have one of the best audiences on the feline wing of the internet. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed today's content. Well, given the topic, we hope you enjoyed it the best way you can. And we sincerely hope you do find it informative. Cheers. We hope to see you again down the road in a future video. Now, the weird, the funky, all of the things. And just an FYI, at the conclusion of our listing, you might think to yourself, hey, man, it wasn't that gross. Well, the list is much more extensive as I eliminated several things because, yeah, they're just not fit for family visual and audio consumption. If you would like a complete list, please stay tuned and we will tell you all of the ins and outs. Okay, now we present to you in all of its glory 10 weird and disgusting habits of cats. Just remember that what is gross to us is totally normal for cats, and it also should be stated and said in all seriousness that sometimes cats will do some rather disgusting things because they have an irritation, they are ill, or have a critical disease. Sickness can cause your cat to engage in many unpleasant behaviors. On the other hand, the grand picture of a healthy cat, yeah, they can also do some rather oddball things. Cats that are not mentally and physically stimulated enough could start to behave in some rather strange ways as a form of recreation. And with that said, here we go. Number one, scoot their bums across the floor. Yeah, ugh. Cats can drag themselves across the floor for many reasons, perhaps in an attempt to relieve irritation or pain, to cure an itch, to move debris, even a lump or a skin tag. It should obviously be stated that this is not normal behavior. If this type of action continues, especially if you begin to notice redness in the area or discharge, please take your cat to the vet as soon as possible. Number two, drinking from the toilet. Yeah, cats are drawn to water bowls, both big and small, especially a bowl that is cooler than room temperature. If a cat is able to see the inside of a toilet bowl even once, yeah, it could become very curious, at least curious enough to see what's going on. This can result in the consumption of toilet water. Some cats will also seek out the toilet when their water bowl is empty. If your cat starts to visit your bathroom, this could be your pet's way of telling you that they're out of fresh water. Of course, you can put an end to this behavior by simply closing the bathroom door. This behavior is not safe, as toilet water can contain harmful chemicals. Number three, bringing you dead animals. Yeah, ugh. In order to lower the gross scale, we just won't spend too much time on some of these, and this is one. Bringing you dead animals is indeed one. Here's a gift at your back door, and it's probably a lizard, a bird, or a mouse, and, well, it just is what it is. Number four, the sniffing of the backsides. Is that PG enough? Yeah, this is gross. Probably the strangest greeting of all, perhaps. Who are you? And where have you been? An information guide, if you will. Yeah, so much can be discovered by sniffing in this area, and we'll just leave it alone. Number five, the showing of the said backsides. Ah, backside exposure, another PG way of saying it. This is a communication tool. When a cat shows off in this way, it means that it trusts you. Your cat has placed a scent on you. I guess you should be grateful about it. Number six, licking of certain areas, we'll say. Yeah, this one might be the worst. It's up there. It's close. The intense and extensive grooming, we'll say. It removes dirt and debris, a public shower, if you will, all jokes aside. Pay very close attention to this behavior. If a cat seems to do it far more than usual, there could be a medical issue at work here. If you notice redness or lumps in certain areas, skin discoloration, trouble urinating, cats are constant groomers, but not that constant. If your cat cleans in this manner but seems to focus in on one spot several times within an hour, a vet visit could be in order. Number 7, walking through the litter tray. We've all seen a cat use a litter tray or a litter box, a litter bowl, but a rather gross habit, yeah, it comes right after the walkthrough, the grand cover up. While this does serve to mask the sin as to avoid being detected by a predator, those hardwired natural instincts, for us humans, that doesn't mean we have to watch it unfold, right? And it's a bit gross. Number 8, spray around the house. And we're not talking about champagne on a celebration or the New Year's Eve style. We're talking about another spray, the kind that makes the list, right? Yeah, it's pretty much what you think it is. What a mess, what a scene, what a cleanup, what a smell, right? This is not a regular thing. It's if a cat is scared, it can happen. Sadly, in all seriousness, this type of accident can also occur in senior cats that are dealing with various health ailments. A severe urinary tract infection can also cause accidental spraying. Number 9, we have sweat from the paws. Unlike people, and we have a lot of sweat glands across the body, cats only have a few. And the paws are home to one location. The sweat secretion from the paws can leave little marks, and as your cat walks through the home, for example, those little sweat spots can remain, yet it's rather unpleasant. Cleanup time strikes once again. And rounding out our list, number 10, drinking from a human's glass. Drinking from your glass. Well, think about it. If a cat will drink from a toilet bowl, then the notion of drinking from a glass is nothing, right? Here again, water is tempting. If you leave a glass unattended, especially one that is filled to the brim, you could be asking for it. Fresh water, you say? Oh, yeah, if it's fresh, they'll love what you're having. I'll have a glass of that, and hey, some glasses are just easier to access than others. Here's a tip: never leave your cat alone with a tall glass of fresh, cold water. And on that note, that will wrap things up for the video portion of today's unique material. That's it, 10 weird and disgusting habits. But as we mentioned earlier, you could be thinking, hey, man, these weren't all that bad. What's up? Yeah, some are a little off putting, but nothing too bizarre and gross. Yeah, well, there's a reason behind that. If you would like the full list in all of its glory, we do invite you to visit us at seniorcatwellness.com at the conclusion of this presentation. We've got an article, and I can smell it from here. The full list. We sincerely hope you enjoy. Once again, the videos here at Senior Cat Wellness are family oriented, family friendly. That list, the full list in video form? No. Just no. Are you currently watching us offside? If so, we do encourage you to click the initial link in the description box below. Said link will take you to all of this information. And until our paths cross again, and I certainly hope they do, we'd like to thank you once again for joining us today. Please have a wonderful day. All the best to you and yours, and we will talk to you later.